Hello friends, welcome back to Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel. The Ayurpreneur Academy, the Ayurveda School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Vivekanand on a mission to help 100,000 Ayurveda professionals to achieve and live entrepreneurial lifestyle, to accomplish social significance, professional significance, financial abundance, and time freedom using my Ayurpreneur business model, Ayurpreneur business master, and Ayurpreneur business empire, and being in the community of Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, where all the Ayurveda entrepreneurs are going to connect, to collaborate, to grow. So, in this video, I'll be speaking about the incredible intrapreneurs. Usually, entrepreneur is a very popular word, and entrepreneur, the when you present yourself as an entrepreneur, you'll be valued more in the society compared to an intrapreneur. But whereas all the entrepreneurs are produced from by the intrapreneurs. So let us know what exactly intrapreneurs means. So intrapreneur is an employee within an established company who takes on the role of an entrepreneur. Means he is basically at the core, he is an entrepreneur, but he is working under a particular established company or established organization, and he is contributing there with his innovative ideas and all his creativity. He has not started his own individual or what you call the independent business or the organization. He is working for some other organization. He is in some other what you call the establishment where he is only contributing by means of his talent. So this particular video, I am totally dedicating it for all my Ayurveda teachers, all the teachers of all the Ayurveda colleges of India. I want to dedicate this particular video for them because they are the one who are the true intrapreneurs. They're the one who are the true entrepreneurs. So let us see what are their characters and other elements which will make the entrepreneurs so valuable. Okay. So coming to the characters, the entrepreneurs usually they are privileged to have developed their own ideas and their own products, new ideas in the establishment. Okay, so that they can contribute for the company or they can contribute for their organization. For example, if you take an higher the college, if you have got the ability to think and with innovation, innovative with an innovative ideas, and if you are able to create the new product or services for your organization, your college, you will be valued, and by that you will become, you will establish, you will demonstrate your entrepreneurial what you call the trait. Okay, you and the teachers, most of the agricultural teachers who are into the what you call the training the students, especially postgraduate centers, as well as even in as the CCRS has started with the Sparks. All the even undergraduate college students are coming up with the entrepreneurial ideas, innovative ideas, or startup ideas, where the teachers are the guiding force. So those teachers are the entrepreneurs. They are passionate to develop the innovative ideas among the students, and by that they are helping and guiding them to establish the particular new product or the services through that particular college. So because of that, as they are the teachers are a good team leaders, they that trait makes them to be an entrepreneur. Okay, so they'll be like entrepreneurship, it is in their core what you call the cells in the either the teachers. So why they are entrepreneurs and why they are more accept, means that they are supposed to be more respected, the higher the college teachers, and especially the teachers who are involved in the research are, they are always the rapid learners. Higher college teachers are the very rapid learners, and they believe in teamwork, and they lead the change. They they invent the changes in their students as well as in their working space. So because of their what you call the they build the relationship with their colleagues and their students, and then they build the teams by that, and then they manage the risk of what you call the that venture, as well as they get they try to improvise their all their thoughts and their actions based on the feedback they what they receive. And once they have got that particular vision and a great idea, okay, which is they are curious to implement, and when they take the action either self or through the students, They happens to be the greatest asset of that particular college, being the intrapreneur and contributing for the growth of that college. Good number of my friends are there who are in the college, but still they are involved in all the innovative ideas of that particular organization or institution. Of course, institution name is usually the product will be coming with that institution name, but at the same time, they'll also be getting the what to call the identity, and they are contributing continuously for the growth of innovative cells of the each institution. Okay, they are all the entrepreneurs, respectable entrepreneurs, who are never motivated by the money. So all the other college teachers who are into all the private higher colleges especially, they are not motivated by the money. Rather, they are motivated by their passion to create a wonderful Ayurveda students and the entrepreneurs of Ayurveda, because they are the greenhouses. They don't have much demand. All the private agricultural teachers, they don't have the much demand. They will able to even settle at the greenhouses, and they know how to pivot the ideas, how to pivot the students, how to pivot the organization, and they behave with authenticity and the integrity. So these triads that make them the wonderful entrepreneurs who are working for the growth of their college or that institution. So such what will the entrepreneurs are leading to help the institution. At the same time, they are also getting benefited. Okay, it allows them. What is the benefit of being in an organization when you want to be when you are an oil college teacher? Why I am speaking all the time oil college teacher is now the NCISM is coming with an EDC, Entrepreneur Development Cell, and for that all the teachers are now supposed to put all their ideas, which already they are having the ideas, but that can be now organized in an organized way. They will be helped to what to call the materialize their innovative idea from the institutions. So what is the advantage of being in an institution is, if you are in a really in a good institution, in a good organization which has got all the resources like HR, finance, technology, and you have got a very great innovative idea, you can you can showcase those that your skills, entrepreneurial skills and your ideas, and you can create that, you can materialize that into a product or the service what you are always dreamt of, intended of, which will be solving a greater problem of the society. And by that, and the best thing is that you need to start it from scratch, because already your organization is having all that resources what you require to start make a startup. So that is be an advantage of being an intrapreneur in an organization. Okay, and of course you people are going to be the what you call the coaches for the entrepreneurs who will be starting their own career out of the college, your students who will be setting up their own entrepreneurial what you call this business once they go out of the college, but you will be the coach for them. You will be the coach for them because you have got that expertise. You know the industry of Ayurveda as being a teacher since 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 20 years, whatever the experience you are carrying. Because of that, you are having that the expertise or experience and in and outs of your industry, and by that you can help the entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs happens to be the what you call the most important people in the life of the entrepreneurs. And of course, if you want to start your own entrepreneurial journey, you are already having the knowledge, you know all the what you call the operations to have a startup, being in an organization which has already been supporting with all its resources for you. So you can be the future co-founders of your own entrepreneur, or your own startup, as well as you can be a C-level folks in your own growing startups. Okay, so that is the advantage of being in the organization as an entrepreneur. So never regret for being in a 9 to 5 job. Rather, take it as an advantage and a benefit and a positive thing for you to sharpen your entrepreneurial skills, know in and out of all the startup, whatever the journey of the startup or the entrepreneurial journey, and especially Ayurpreneur journey, and then you can, without taking a risk, you try all your ideas creating into a startup at the institution level, and by that institution will also be benefited and you will also be benefited, because institution will be providing you all the resources. Okay, it will be giving freedom and it will be giving technological support. So if you are passionate, if you are self starter, if you are confident, if you are influencer, if you are silo buster, if you believe in the teamwork, and you are eager to learn new things, and if you are original thinker, then the sky is the limit for you to create, it means developing, evolving yourself as an entrepreneur, being intrapreneur already. Beyond though you are employee, you are an intrapreneur, but you can be a very great successful entrepreneur in future. By that you'll be benefited by being in the organization which is supporting with all these resources, freedom and technological support. So, but for the company, what is the benefit to have you such a wonderful intrapreneur in their own setup? What how your organization will be benefited is, your organization when it supports you, okay, it supports the entrepreneurship among its own employees or its faculties, that can help that organization to come up with new products, services, and processes that can help them to have a competitive advantage over their competitors. Okay, and also that will help that institution to gain a goodwill, which will help the long term engagement of the increased engagement of the employees, so that a long term employment will be there, which is a very vital point to create a brand, a goodwill, good brand for any institution, and also for any what you call the national body accreditation. The long term employee engagement happens to be the major criteria to decide the company's work atmosphere. Okay, so that is how it is a win-win position for both you as well as your organization. So they are the benefits of being an intrapreneur. So first, if you are an entrepreneur, you feel happy that you are learning all those what you call the elements of the entrepreneurship. By that you will be in future, you can become a good entrepreneur. So contributions, how you can contribute is, you can help your organization by motivating your team, motivating your students to come up with all the Ayurveda innovations and startups. Okay, and by your efficient what you call the managing the teams, as well as the with your innovative ideas, as well as your leadership qualities, you can create a wonderful team of what you call the teams to have a good startup in your organization, so that as when you are flexible to work with all of them, you can, when you can take up the leaders, when you have got leadership qualities and you have got that innovative ideas, and you are efficient enough to motivate your students, your team members to create that wonderful product or service, that happens to be a great contribution for this society as well as for your institution. Okay, so always once these entrepreneurs, they work with all these, what you call their efficiency, leadership quality, as well as with their motivation, with the passion when they work, they bring lot of multiple revenue streams for their organization, so that the organization will evolve, it will grow against, means over their competitors. See, Google has a policy of 20% time policy, which which allows its own employees to spend one day in a week working on their personal projects. So because of that, whatever the Gmail you are seeing, Google News you are seeing, all of them, they evolved from such a creative thinking, when the employees are allowed to have that one day free to work on themselves, okay, on their own projects, personal projects, at the payment of the company, the entrepreneurs can give back it to the company in such a good wonderful products, that is Google News and Gmail, which has made the Google to stand out of the competition. Okay, so it is ultimately a win-win position for both the institutions as well as the entrepreneurs. So that is the contribution of the entrepreneurs for its company. Okay, so some of the incredible entrepreneurs to name, which which may inspire you people to not blame yourself being an employee, okay, no, and feeling that you are not contributing, rather you are contributing for your growth of your what you call the organization. So Gifford Pinchot 3, He's called as the father of intrapreneurship because he was the first person to quote the intrapreneur word. He used that, he coined that term, intrapreneur. And I feel that Ayurpreneur word, I coined it. Okay, of course it may be, but I feel that maybe it may not be right, but still I believe that Ayurpreneur word, I coined it and I feel proud of myself. Okay, so he spent all his career in what you call these established companies advocating intrapreneurship as the best career for any middle class person. Even though he was born in a good this one in a very, he was born with a golden spoon, but still he believed in entrepreneurship and he stayed as an entrepreneur throughout his life. And he even written a book called Intrapreneuring, and the subtitle is Why You Don't Have to Leave the Corporation to Become an Entrepreneur. So he advocated entrepreneur as a safest journey as well as it's a more contributing journey, so that the resources can be used from the organization which is already set it. In the same way, Ken Kotoragi, who was a Sony employee, he came up with an idea of the console, and he convinced the company to invest in its development. By that, the Sony PlayStation became the huge success, which has the basic idea of the Ken Kotoragi. So that the entrepreneurs are contributing to the growth of okay their companies. So Ken Kotoragi is the one who has made the Sony to go to the global level. Okay, in the same way, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is a wonderful personality who started his career as an employee, and he ended means ultimately eventually became the CEO of the Apple. So that is the entrepreneur, means such a great entrepreneurs are there who spend their whole life being in an organization. And if you are feeling what you call the depressed or bad or for being in the jobs, in not to, rather you are contributing for your organization. And I feel that if your all the other traits are not matching for an entrepreneurship, or the situations are not supporting you for having your own, start your own entrepreneurship, no worries, you can still become a valuable irreplaceable person in a corporation or in an organization, being a wonderful entrepreneur. So that by that you can become an incredible entrepreneur. That's why I named this particular session as Indent for Incredible Entrepreneurs for Ayurpreneurship, because you people are the one who are the real people who will be creating the future entrepreneurs from in Ayurveda, that is Ayurpreneurs. So for that you should congratulate yourself and you should pat yourself for being such an incredible entrepreneur. So now, how to increase that? Of course, you are entrepreneur, you are working whole day and night for your institution, but still if you are not recognized, how you can increase your entrepreneurial values is, if you have got only job role, you'll be called as an employee. But if you've got a purpose, if you know what is your why, what is your passion, with what passion you are what you call impacting your organization, that makes you a successful entrepreneur and you'll be easily identified. So if you want to gain an attention, if you want to gain what recognition, you need to work with a passion, with a purpose, so that which is deeply connected with your emotion, that is Ayurveda, and you want to help the Ayurveda people, you want to help the Ayurveda students. So that is your deep, what you call the connected emotion, and by that you are a great entrepreneur. So develop your entrepreneurial skills at the same time. You need to develop the entrepreneurial skills such as creativity, problem solving, and innovation capacities. And try to build the strong relationship with the key stakeholders of your organization, so that you can convince them for your greater ideas and they can get the investment, and you can get your particular project a green signal to go ahead, and demonstrate your ability to execute your ideas by successfully launching new products or initiatives from your organization. That is how you can increase your entrepreneurial values. Okay, then now all these teachers, okay, you need to create entrepreneurs. I have the entrepreneurs, being an entrepreneur, being an experienced entrepreneur, being a passionate entrepreneur. Your job is now to create the Ayurveda entrepreneurs by developing a good entrepreneurial development cell in your institution, and accordingly you work for that, and you can create This one. Now you may even I used to have the question when I have started my coaching on the entrepreneurship. Okay, I launched my Ayurpreneur business model and a flagship course for the helping or guiding the students or Ayurveda doctors, Ayurveda professionals, Ayurveda private college teachers, Ayurveda doctors who have turned homemaker. I want to help them. That is what I was speaking about, the deep emotion at your heart, the passion which is driving you. My passion is to help all my Ayurveda faculties, teaching faculties, which who are in the private colleges, as well as the doctors who want to practice Ayurveda, the female doctors who have turned homemaker but they want to start their second innings. I wanted to help them. So with that the particular what I came with an innovative idea to propose or promote and help and guide the or this Ayurveda fraternity with an entrepreneurial mindset and entrepreneurial ideas. So when I started, many of people they asked me, "Sir, you are a employee in an Ayurveda college. You are a professor, and how can you? What the morality you have got to teach entrepreneurship for the students?" So, my friends, if you have got the identifying the trends, the capacity to identify the trends, okay, if you have got, for example, here the five are there, okay, five are there. That is, if you have got the capacity to identify the trends, if you are having that capacity to address the changes, if you have got a novelty in your idea, if you have got the solutions for that, whatever the biggest problem is, therefore if you have got a very good unique solutions, okay, then you have got the capacity to work around that solution, then you are a true, you can be an intrapreneur. Even though I am an intrapreneur, now I am proudly say that I am an intrapreneur, even though I am an employee, but I am an intrapreneur and I got all these characters, okay, traits of entrepreneurship in me, and by that I am the eligible person to guide entrepreneurship in my friends, in my Ayurveda friends. So for the see Ramakant Vittal Achrekar, I believe that all of you know. He is the wonderful coach what India has seen for cricket. Okay, he is the top coach who is named as the one best coach in India in the cricket what to call the sports. He created the what you call the world class player, especially Sachin Tendulkar. He created Sachin Tendulkar. He gave Sachin Tendulkar to India. Along with him, Balwinder Singh Sandhu, who played in the 1983 World Cup, and eventually India won that particular World Cup. Vinod Kambli, Praveen Amre, Ajit Agarkar, Paras Mamre. Now he is the bowling coach for Indian team. Chandrakant Pandit and Ramesh Pawar. He created all such wonderful international cricket players, and thing is that he played only one first class match for All India's State Bank against Hyderabad in 1964, and he could score only 30 runs. So if the world would have doubted his what to call the what to call the capabilities of preparing a greater what to call the players, then Sachin Tendulkar would not have been there. So if you self doubt yourself, and if the people who are doubting in my capacity as being an employee, how can I teach the entrepreneurship my students, or for the all the people who would like to join to my community Ayurpreneurship hub, then I would like to say them, the person who has went through all this pain, ups and downs, who knows the path, what he has walked the last 20 years as a teacher, as a practitioner, okay, as an administrator, as a book author, independently published my book, six steps, easy steps to brand yourself as an Ayurveda expert on Amazon Kindle direct publication. I have got an authority to teach, and as I have now launched the digital product, Ayurpreneur business model, Ayurpreneur success blueprint, Ayurpreneur business mastery, Ayurpreneur business empire, Ayurpreneur lifestyle hub. this digital what community I have launched, that means I got a means credibility to speak. So I am being an entrepreneur now. I am transferring myself as an entrepreneur. I have launched my own what to call the Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. I launched my own academy, Ayurpreneur Academy. By that I have become an entrepreneur. So even if you are having a digital products, even if you are offering a digital services, online services, you are an entrepreneur. So because of that, you need to believe in yourself and never doubt yourself as an what the capability you have got to train teach the entrepreneurship for Ayurveda students. You are, because you have got all that experience, you know the path, what happens. Even though you may not actually started the entrepreneurship, but how to start an entrepreneurship, for that you have the ideas. Even Ramakant Achrekar may not have played the international cricket, but he was knowing the techniques, what will make the great player. Of course, he may not have got the chance because that he could not play, but he was having that the knowledge, the skill to create the good players. In the same way, you may not have got the chance to start your own entrepreneurship, but you have got all that knowledge and skill to start. In the way I have got all that, I went through all that courses, all that training in the last 3 years, all the business trainings, financial trainings, leadership training, then digital online coaching training. By that I could now I have got online how to write the book and publish it on independently, that training, digital marketing training, numerology training, astrology training, neuro-linguistic programming training. So all of this I went through, and by that I could gather the credibility to create my own course, that is Ayurpreneur business model, to help all Ayurveda teachers, homemakers, students, cross practitioners who want to come back to Ayurveda, to help them to start have establish or start make their own startup using Ayurveda. Okay, so that's why I create Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. So 4 requisites we should have to be successful intrapreneur. Take self-responsibility. I have taken self-responsibility to create my own what to call the a vibrant army of Ayurveda entrepreneurs through my Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. I want to create 100,000 Ayurpreneurs, a vibrant army. So that I have taken self-responsibility, and for that I am working. I am creating the new ideas. I am creating new content. I am creating the connect. I want to connect the want to give the solution for all those problems what the Ayurveda doctors are facing. I have taken their self responsibility. Because of that, I'm working on, and I am giving it back. I am creating myself. I am creating the courses. I am creating the what you call the group coaching. And you should impose the self discipline, because self discipline only can drive you, that guide you to achieve your intrapreneur goal or entrepreneur goal. You need to network with the people. Go to LinkedIn, create your own profile, connect with a lot of people are there who would like to connect with each other, especially from Ayurveda. You try to connect with them, network with them. So your network will, once your network expands, your growth happens, and your your entrepreneurial ideas can be nurtured, and they can be supported by a lot of people across the world. And most important is there, write down on paper whatever ideas you get for the entrepreneurship or startups in Ayurveda. By that you can become an idea giver for and a successful entrepreneur. Okay, so your eligibility, as I told, your eligibility to train or create the entrepreneur is already you are sharing some core values, so some core characters of an entrepreneur: being a leader in your organization, having the capacity of adaptability to all the situations, being flexible, being innovative in your mind, because already you are if you are a teacher, you are already completed your post graduation. When you have completed your post graduation, you had a research work with you, and you have used your innovation ideas there. You have brought up some research, what you call the you have submitted a research, what you call the compilation thesis, where you applied your innovation, and you have got persistence. Still you are in the Ayurveda colleges, you are persistent. Still you are in teaching job, you are persistent. So already you have that those particular traits in you, the entrepreneur traits. So you got all the eligibility to create the entrepreneurs or train the entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs cannot be created on their own. They need some entrepreneur. They need the entrepreneurs to establish their entrepreneurial journey. So already I am an entrepreneur, started my own entrepreneurial journey by launching my digital products. So to become an entrepreneur, you need to have always the physical product. You not have the all the physical services to cater. 21st century is of a digital century. Even if you have got digital products, digital services, online services, you are a true entrepreneur. So I call upon all the Ayurveda college teachers to believe in yourself, for being a trait of having the traits of the entrepreneurship in you, entrepreneurship in you. Now it is you need to create the next generation entrepreneurs for being a teacher in an Ivy college, so that whatever the dream of the NCISM is there to create the entrepreneurial traits or entrepreneurial mindset in our students and entrepreneurial skill set in our students, that can be made reality. So thank you for watching this video, and I request all of you, all the teachers who has watched this video, to burst all your self-limiting beliefs, believe in yourself, and join for creating a good universe of the Ayurveda. And I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not still subscribed. Like this video, comment and share, because that is what the great thing we can do. Even if you resonate or not resonate, I request all Ayurveda people to help each other, support each other by liking, sharing the whatever the digital posts you see. It doesn't cost you anything, but that can help Ayurveda to grow. That can help Ayurveda people to grow. So we need to support each other. That we need to come out of that inertia. We need to be courtesyful. We need to be helpful, so that once you help others, the universe will bless you back in 1,000 times. So you need to do that. So subscribe to my Ayurpreneur YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon so that you can receive the notifications. Share this, then leave your comment below the comment section in the YouTube, and encourage your students to entrepreneurship. And if you really like my thought, I request you to join my Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub by visiting www.ayurpreneurlifestylehub.com, and also encourage your students to join Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, so that we can create a very vibrant community of intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs of Ayurveda. All the entrepreneurs turning into entrepreneurs of Ayurveda. For that, I'll be helping to create your own entrepreneurial, what you call the startup. So thank you for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.